For example, city. City will have only one value, not like address that it may have different values. City can also be can only be Greater Noida or Delhi or Jaunpur or Lucknow or Chennai. Okay, so this city can have only one value. Then also your roll number or admission number of a student or customer ID. This can have only single value. But there are attributes which may have multi-valued, different, more than one value. Attribute that hold multiple values. For example, a customer can have multiple phone numbers or multiple mail IDs. So these are multi-valued attributes, means which have more than one value. Another example, a person may have several college degrees. Okay, so he may have a graduation degree, BSc degree, then he may have MSc degree, then he may have PhD degree, and he may also have MSc in computer science, then MSc in physics, in MSc in history, like this. So these are multi-valued attribute. Then another type of attribute is derived attribute, which can be derived from some other value. For example, an attribute that's value is derived from a stored attribute. For example, suppose in any table the date of birth is stored. For example, in employee table or student table, date of birth is stored. And from that stored value, we can find the age of the student or age of employee. So, age is a derived attribute which can be derived from the date of birth. Is it clear? Any doubt? Okay. Now, entity sets instructor and student. Look here, example of two entity set. One entity set is instructor, another entity set is student. So instructor entity set has two attribute. One attribute is can you listen me? Students, can you listen me? Huh. So instructor entity set has two attributes. The one is instructor ID and other is instructor name. So instructor ID like this, these are the values 76766. Instructor name Crick, Catch, Srinivasan, Kim, Singh, Einstein, like this. Similarly, there may be a student entity set. In a student entity set, there may be student ID, it may be admission number, then student name. So these are the ID 98988, then student name Tanaka, Shankar, Jang, Brown, Au. These are the names of students. So these are the example of entity sets. So here two entity sets, one entity set is instructor and another entity set is student. So two entity set is here. Then Now there is relationship set. I told you earlier that today we are uh, knowing about entity relationship. So till now we have learnt about entities. Now about relationship. What is a relationship? A relationship is an association among several entities. Okay? For example, instructor and a student. There may be a relationship of advisor, means an instructor may be an advisor to some students. Advisor means mentor. Okay? So this is example. Here instructor said and here student said, and these lines are the relationship. Means Crick is an advisor of Tanaka. Then Shankar and Chang both uh, both have the same advisor Kaj. Brown has advisor Srinivasan. So like this, these faculties are or instructor are advisor to these students, and this line is showing the relationship between the two entities. So although we will know that the relationship is denoted by something else, so for simplicity here we are saying that these lines are denoting relationship. And which relationship? Advisor relationship. Some instructor are advisor to some students. Okay? Now, next slide. Now let us come to entity relationship diagram. This entity relationship can be denoted by diagram so that it may be easy to understand. So for that we have to represent entities and we have to represent relationship. So how to represent entities? We represent an entity by a named rectangle. So entities are represented by rectangle, and the rectangle have its name. So use a singular noun. So here we will use the name as singular noun, not plural. We won't say customers, we will say only customer. Or adjective plus noun. For example, part-time employee. This is an adjective, an employee is noun. So adjective plus noun. Then refer to one instance in naming. Means since these attributes may have several customer lists, but we are not making it plural. Only one instance means one value of customer is taken care of in name. So that's why it is used as singular. Okay. So these are the representation of entities. Entities are represented by rectangle and the entity name is written in that rectangle. So that's why it is called named rectangle. Now look here, representing relationship. So this diamond is representing a relationship between two entities. Here there are two entities, department and employee, and this diamond is representing the relationship between department and employee. The relationship is represented by this diamond. Okay, so uh, This department employs employee. Okay, so this is employees is a relationship between the two, department and employee. So entities are related, denoted by this rectangle, and then between two entities there may be relationship which is denoted by a diamond, and the connecting lines are there. Now wait for 1 minute.